This episode is brought to you by Leo Bato and Associates, ang realtor na patok.
Off cam, you were saying, I did not know this about you, Paco. I did not know about the book either, Miss Kathy. How did that come about?
I have to say my mother is my inspiration, okay? And I've had so many life experiences, and my mother said, you need to write a book. You need to write a book. She's been saying this for 25, 30 years. So I said, that's it. I'm going to write a book. And what is one of the greatest subjects to talk about? Money, right? Moving magic money. And so I really thought about my experiences, and a lot of them had to do with my relationship with money. And so I just decided, do it. Just go for it. Do it. And it was funny because I put that in the universe. I said, I'm going to write a book. My email opens up, and this place pops up on my email and says, do you want to write a book? Contact Story Terrace. I was like, really? Is this happening to me? So I said, the universe is talking to me. I called Story Terrace. The guy said, you want to write a book? I said, I don't want to write. I just want to talk to somebody, and I want them to write what I'm telling them. He said, we can do that.
Huh?
So I said, okay, well, how do I sign up? He said, this is what you do, this is what you do. It was the greatest experience of a lifetime. And that's what happened. So this is like 25, 30 years talking about writing a book. And that's book number one.
Book number one.
Number one, and many more to come.
Now, Miss Kathy, let's talk about you having this, putting it out there. Finally, it's manifested itself, right?
Correct.
Why money? I mean, we have the Dave Ramseys, we have even Tony Robbins wrote about money. I knew he wrote about money. Why money?
I had an experience about sourcing money. And as I started on this journey many years ago about why people have money and some people don't have money, and why are some people poor, and why are some people rich, and why are some people very rich, there's a whole experience about money. And the more I studied about it, the more I said, wow, there's money everywhere. What am I thinking, right? We think, and we still stuck there, there's only one way to find money. And that's every day you go to work,
Yes.
you get a paycheck,
Yes.
and that's it. But that's not true. Money is everywhere. So part of what I wanted to create as a woman, number one, and as my mother told me, you can't have money unless you have a husband. And a woman should not have money or a home or this or that without a husband. So I always believed.
So that was your limiting belief.
That was my limitation. I always believed I wouldn't ever own a home unless I had a husband. I couldn't have a lot of money unless I had a husband. So as I evolved and started learning, part of my learning about money and women and what we've been taught all our life, I said, what do you mean I can't be a millionaire? And then one lady said in a class I took, she says, I figured out how I'm going to be a millionaire. And I said, how are you going to be a millionaire? She said, I'm going to marry a millionaire. And I said, I don't want to marry a millionaire. I want to be a millionaire.
Right.
But we have such limiting beliefs, and women, more than anybody, are stuck thinking that there's only one way to have money.
Go to the gym and marry a millionaire.
Or become a cheerleader at
Exactly.
the Rams and marry a football star, right?
Yes.
So as I evolved in this vision that I had, I said, I really want to support women and people to understand money's everywhere. It's a currency. What do they say about current? Electrical current?
It's everywhere. It
It's
flows.
everywhere. It flows. But the average person doesn't believe it. They
You
don't
just
believe
need to
it.
tap into it.
You have to open up
Yeah.
the universe and see the possibilities, right?
So what was your first step in doing that? And how old were you?
Well, I really I still work. I have not released myself from that idea that you cannot do it without a job. I'm still evolving, and I think many people are because we feel safe, right?
Yeah.
But what we're doing is making everybody rich.
Yes.
Right? And evolving to the next level is trusting yourself
Yes.
and letting go and believing that money is everywhere.
Are you
right?
speaking to me?
I'm talking directly to you, right? Directly to you, because unless we shift, the
Yeah.
world doesn't shift. So
Ooh, that's nice. Unless we shift, the world doesn't shift. That's true.